everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface, and a very happy patch day to all you guys over in the US. Of course, it isn't patch day for us in Europe. We're going to have to wait another 24 hours until the 6th for hours, but over the course of the PTR for patch 5.2, we've seen rare elites added, removed, shifted to other areas, but this video is going to show you their final resting place for all 10 of them as we go past the absolutely nearly dead Kraken, poor thing, and our very first rare elite of the day called Al-Tabin the All-Seeing. Now Al-Tabin is a static rare elite, does not move at all from that location, and bear in mind also there are some rule changes when it comes to rare elites now. They all pretty much are soloable. I'll take you to one which you need to have a little bit of utility to defeat if you don't have people with you. But if people decide to join in when you're fighting one, they no longer had to have the original tap. They just have to be part of your faction. So if I was to come up now and tag this second rare elite called Luban, and then my friend Stinky Fishhead, who wasn't in a party with me, decided to join in, because he was Alliance, we would be able to fight it separately out of a party, but still both get loot and credit for the kill. But when you join in with somebody, it will affect the HP levels of the rare elites. The more people that join in, the higher the HP levels will actually get. It shouldn't be a problem, of course, so don't worry about that. As we come to our third rare elite called Batbreaker Uru, and this is the first one that actually walks a set pathway. Now that short corridor which I've just come through is the only place that he'll walk down. He'll then simply turn around and come back. But this is when the PTR hit a snag. I used my Hearthstone to zap back to the base to get a better point of entry for the Zandalar side, where the other two rare elites in the Throne of Thunder are hidden. But this happened here. I think Blizzard decided to do some reset testing and they locked out the whole of the Throne of Thunder. But thankfully there was a bug. And although they blocked off all the doors, the two walls which are smashed down during one of the scenario storytelling stages were still up. So I sneaked through here to get to our fourth rare elite, and this is the one where you need to have some utility. It's called God-Hunk Ramuk, and you need to have an interrupt, because during the course of the fight he will do a channeled heal that will simply outperform all your DPS. Interrupt it, and then you can carry on battering the poor guy. I, as a Warlock, don't have that utility, so I need help when it comes to that boss. Now, the final one here in the Throne of Thunder, and the fifth one so far, is hidden in a locked-off area. But I am a very wise rogue, so I just find a nice little gap in the wall, get a shadow step going, and zap, I am inside. Now, this is the Zandalar area. If I look, when I go across the bridge to the right-hand side, we'll see the place that I've just come from. And then if we look across to the left-hand side, we'll see that amazing-looking Zandalar ship and all the beast callers. And this is our fifth one, called Molthor. Yeah, very dramatic. And you can cross-reference, of course, when these stages are opened up on the actual live servers where these mobs are. They're pretty easy to find. You'll be hard pushed not to. So I've moved back outside. Now if I was to use that pathway to the right, it would take me back to the broken down wall that I just walked through. But if I just creep along the pathway to the left, and this is the path I would be taking if I was eventually going to come to the main gates. I think you can just see the steps on the left hand side. We have this sneaky little fellow hidden away in the tree trunk, and this is Goda, and Goda is the sixth of our rare elites, and he's just a big fat turtle. He'll do a spinning attack, so if he does that, just move out of the way, unless of course you're a tank, in which case you can pretty much soak it all up. Now Warlocks, something to remember here, all the rare elites on the Isle of the Thunder King have a chance to drop the starting item for the Green Fire quests. Whether or not Blizzard decide to keep that little green fell inferno in the game is yet to be seen when the patch goes actually live. but it's the rare elites on the Isle of the Thunder King that will actually have a chance to drop that item. So if you have the opportunity to get involved in a fight, do. Now, the Saurak area, I've been transformed into a Saurak. How do you get transformed? Well, when you come to do your daily quests on the Isle of the Thunder King, the very first quest, or one of the very first quests you'll get, is a yellow quest. And that yellow quest is simply to kill a Saurak, full stop. Once you kill that Saurak, it will complete immediately on your screen, and then you'll have the ability to transform into a Saurak and go through the area unattended as you take that pathway up to Progentius. Sounds very Roman, doesn't it? Progentius. But cheeky little place. Now let's speed the footage up once more. Of course, the footage is sped up. They're not speed hacks. Somebody tried to report me once on a video for using speed hacks. Ay, chihuahua. And we come across Haywire Sunreaver Construct. Now then, this mob, this rare elite, is a little bit more important than the others in my eyes, because if you kill this chappie, you've got a very good chance of it dropping itself as a pet. Every time I've killed it on the PTR, it's dropped it. So that's pretty darn funky. Ooh, pay attention to that area. We'll come back there later. As we move now to the 9th. Believe it or not, 9th already. And this is Kun-Lai the Sky Claw. And this is another rare elite that will do a walkable pathway. Now, where I landed on the beach from the water is where he will eventually go up to. And this big rock on the left-hand side is where he will go up to. So we'll literally patrol that whole area up and down the beach. Don't worry about his tame terror wing. It's very, very easy to blow down in absolute seconds. And he himself is also a pretty easy boss to defeat as well. Now then, the 10th and final rare elite of our journey is in the Mogu area. Now, it's all well and good just looking at a picture of the dots of where the rare elites are actually situated on the Isle of Thunder King, but sometimes you have to really know where they are, because if you were to see the dot on the screen, you'd just think it was down below. It's not. This rare elite is actually right on the roof of a building. Now, you can tell from a mile away whether or not that rare elite is active, because if we pop our head up, you see this amazing soul kind of effect going up at the top. Very Warlock-esque, isn't it? Now, if that is being done, the rare elite is active. If there's nothing happening up there, the rare elite has been killed. So it's a nice little way for you to check from a distance whether or not that rare elite is in the house. But be very careful when you're in here, because there are some holes in the floor, and if you're a little bit careless, like I was the very first time I came in here, whoops, you will actually fall straight through. And here we are, Mumta, the final of the 10 rare elites. Kill all of them and gain yourself the Champions of Lei Shen achievement. So there we go, all 10 rare elites. I hope you enjoyed the video. Why are you looking at me like that? Please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Why are you looking at me funny? Anywho, follow me on Twitter and also like my Facebook, and I'll be back. Okay, I said at the beginning of the video there was maybe a hidden one, and there is. There aren't 10 rare elites on the island. There are only 10 rare elites that contribute towards the achievement. There is actually a secret 11th rare elite. Now, between the Zandalar zone and also the Saurak zone, we have this stretch of water where I use my water strider to cross. But I poked my head when I went past first time on the right hand side, and we saw this skeleton sort of, you know, flying bird type thing there. Now this is where the 11th one is hidden, because just to the left we see these two big burly elite Zandalari guards. Now rogues, if I go and try and sap them, they're immune, but of course they are still prone to not seeing you when you're in stealth. So if you're not a stealth class, you're going to have to fight your way through. But get past them into the cave, and we have Rasha, the 11th of the rare elites on the island. Remember, also, kill Rasha, you've got a good chance of getting his Sacrificial Dagger, where you can commit Harry-Carry. And how cool is that? So I hope you enjoyed the vid for properly this time. Please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter and also like my Facebook. I'll be back later today with some more stuff, but you people in the US Have a wonderful patch day. Take care now. Bye-bye.